Hello, this is the applicant. This is day number 13. Now, I said earlier that in my next long form video, I would explain to you why stretching is so important to me. Now, just a little bit of background. I have something called cerebral palsy in my legs. It causes me daily pain and affects how I walk. And I've had it since I was born. So cerebral palsy is something that you're born with. And it isn't a degenerative disease or anything like that. It just affects how I move for me, and it affects how I recover. So if I don't stretch, if I don't drink water, if I don't do certain things that are important, that are normal for a normal person to do in lower levels than what I have to do, or I have to be more regulated in my approach at how I live my life and what exactly I do. That's why I started this YouTube channel of trying to get strong enough before I go attempt to become a Indiana State Trooper. It's because I want to show people that, like, I can do it, and that you can do it too. And I want to encourage other people and show other people like me that you can do things that you never believed that you could, or that somebody told you that you couldn't. Now, that said, cerebral palsy really doesn't affect me that much, so I walk a little bit differently. I have a sort of pigeon-toed gait, if you ever saw me in person, but I am living a normal life. I'm an adult. I'm about to move out if I can, and it doesn't affect me neurologically, so it doesn't affect my brain. A good example of this is, I like to say, it's like you're pushing a boulder up a mountain. You can either push back against the boulder and gain ground and become stronger and be able to be more like a normal person, or be stronger than a normal person in some ways. But if you quit pushing and you quit moving forward, then the boulder pushes back and you regress back to what you once were. So when I was young, I used to wear braces on my legs, and I used to run like cross country or whatever. But whenever I was in middle school, I came to a point where I couldn't stretch enough, I didn't stretch enough, whatever the case. I was going through growth spurts, and I couldn't, I could barely move my legs enough to, like, get over a curb or whatever. And it was at that point I realized that I could no longer do what I wanted to do, which was run. And so since then, I've been more diligent and more focused on exactly what I'm doing. So for me, when I say, oh, I didn't stretch enough, I didn't do X, Y, and Z, that's not just me saying, giving you an excuse. There's a real purposeful intent behind that. So this has been the applicant. Remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, and that you have a place and a purpose in life. So go out there, do your best, find what God has for you. Goodbye.